try this again. Hopefully now I've got this fixed. So we'll see. Also, thank you, Grinx, for the PNG thing. I'm gonna have to adjust myself slightly though. Well, not like that. Hang on. See, VTube Studio's not like, it doesn't work as well as you want it to. Hang on. There you go. No, I don't want it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not good at this. Oh, that actually works. That's a better idea, actually. Hang on. That's a much better idea. Hold on. That's a much better idea. That'll actually work better. Hang on. Sorry about all this, everyone. One sec. Let me go ahead and move all this. Hang on. I'm an idiot. I got to learn how to do all this hotkey stuff. Yeah, I'm back. Hang on. I'm setting something up. There you go. That's one. One more. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I guess that works. Yeah, it works. Just for this month, this works. All right, and we're starting our ad here, so I'm going to go ahead and start it real quick. And I'll be right back. This gives me some time to finish this up, so I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. We're back now. Hope everyone's doing okay. And yes, it is still Macro March, hence why the buildings are here. They will be gone at the end of the month. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Spin. There we go. Okay, so with that, back to the game. Sorry about all that, all the hold up. Hopefully now it'll capture better. We'll see.
Hear that, Father? If we didn't have to wait for him, the ceremony would be...
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
You keep
I
your
want to
hammer in
book the
last night.
sword. You want to fight?
You can boop whatever.
What's up?
What?
We only... I'm you. Well headed.
Why not?
I could. Fuck that p... It's Nick.
You know why Lord Sammy wait?
Now look. A drag sword.
I see.
Something. But also...
Dunnies.
This with...
Yeah, I figured as much.
And who's...
Hey,
Let's see.
All right.
I'm sure... I did... I'm sure...
Basically,
All right, then.
That's
the Moravians want their alcohol back.
Yes,
Lord
that's
Samin
true,
didn't
but
want them to
the
get
longer we
drunk,
wait,
but
yes,
if we don't give them something to drink, they're just going to get angry and start, well, being a nuisance. So gotta check something. Where's that bird's nest? Ah, there it is. Of course, I can't throw anything right now because it's a wedding.
Confession in a while.
Cheer up, or your bride will eat you
Really have to wait for Von Berloff.
Is there anyone else we can talk to around here to move things along? Probably not. Nope. And Henry over here walking around looks like he's gonna flop over.
It's no wonder he's in such a hurry.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah! And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are.
And the moment he leaves... Oh, you idiot. Why'd you shut the door? Yoink. Nah, let's not lockpick anything while we're here. We'll definitely get in trouble for that.
To start. Do we really have to wait for Von Berloff?
Look what I found.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring... Ah, hail Henry.
No.
What happening? Go to hell.
And to the...
To them, too.
After 6 shots of schnapps and several beers, the young women got prettier and the old ones lost 10 years.
Boy, have you seen her?
What? Who?
Kivyeta, of course.
I thought she was with you.
She was. Go and find her. I mean, to make sure.
I'm sure it's nothing. You noticed anything suspicious?
What do you mean?
If anyone's been hanging around her.
Now you're onto it. There was with a face so cheeky you'd like to slap it at first sight.
What did this scoundrel look like?
Like a cheeky bastard who could do with an icy bath and a few lashes of the cane.
You know, I know someone who fits that description perfectly. Hans.
I meant, how will I...
I see. He was dressed in yellow.
Called it. Capon.
When did you...
I didn't a throat, and when I
Couldn't she just be...
hardly
Why did he look so...
the way he acted.
Oh? I'll have to look for him.
I'm sure he told whatever he.
All right.
Yeah, it's Hans. Damn it, Capon. Fun fact, by the way, Hans Capon was a real guy. He's historically a real person. Gotta find the gameskeeper, make sure he's not drinking again. Hang on.
You want to give me more to worry about?
Hey! We will handle this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Where have you been?
You'd better forget about that.
Side.
Where is he?
A little lesson will only do to brag
You bought a gift for young older.
That's right. First class.
Where is he? Oh, wait, Lord Samin.
Henry? I thought you were supposed...
It's better this way. A wise man once told me a sober Moravian is far more trouble than a drunk one.
That sounds like Yurko talking.
Indeed.
Oh, to hell with it. If only he... Well, since you... If you're still in...
I certainly am.
I'll just introduce... And don't be afraid. He's not that...
I don't mind.
So we'll get to meet Lord Von...
done to me.
We'll get to meet Lord Von Bergau.
I just hope she won't end up in old.
But the gameskeeper is around here somewhere. I know it. Where are you? Alright. Well, well, well. Why am I not surprised?
What would I do in a town full of monks?
Hans.
Ugh, you again. I might have known. When a woman goes missing, who else would I find her with?
You two know each other?
Unfortunately. What are you doing here? Can't you see I have company?
Yeah, she's why I'm here.
Too bad, pal. I saw her first, and I'm certainly not sharing.
You can both have me.
Don't even think about it.
I did not say anything.
Listen, Enelin. The Chamberlain is looking for you, and...
Who's Enelin? She told me her name was Kavieta.
Why are you bothering my girl?
You again.
What do you mean, you're...
I was talking to her first.
Oh god, this guy.
I was just getting some wine.
Kavieta doesn't give a damn about you. Got it? Go and find a corner somewhere where you can pull your plonker, and next time try your luck with someone any more on your level, yokel.
So, you've... gagged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick?
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
What? Did you really send him to get wine?
What's
Yes,
up, Jarrett?
Just to get rid of him.
If you'd stayed with the Chamberlain, you wouldn't have to deal with this.
I won't go back.
Alright. There we go. There you go. Anyway, Biscuit, you're still here, right? I hope you actually... I know some of y'all may not have heard what I said earlier, where I mentioned that, that I was stopping the stream temporarily. I hope everyone's still here. Anyway. Okay, why not?
Why won't you? We had a deal.
We never agreed on anything like that.
What? What did he want?
What did he want from you?
I'm not going to speak of it.
For Pete's sake!
When I said no, he got mad for a while, but then he gave me a ring and started promising more and more.
I knew right away there was something off about that Ulrich.
Okay, well, what do you want me to say?
All right. What am I supposed to say to the Chamberlain now? If I don't bring you back, he'll have me kicked out of here.
What do I care? We never agreed on that.
Well, then at least give him back the ring he gave you so he doesn't take you for a thief.
No problem. I wouldn't have kept it anyway. And if that's not enough, you can threaten to tell everyone what he wanted me to do.
But I don't know what that was.
Ah, but he doesn't know that. I'm sure he'll think twice about kicking you out.
What will the miller say?
That's not my...
So maybe I...
And I'll go...
Wait a moment,
Well, I can...
Ugh.
Ugh.
Have to worry about it.
Also, yeah, no one wants to tell us what the Chamberlain's into or what he does. No one is saying anything, and I'm getting more and more confused. Oh no. Oh no, that's a Moravian. I thought that was the groundskeeper. No, that's someone else. Speaking of which, where is the groundskeeper? Wait a minute. Aha!
Hey, Henry,
I see I came just on time.
but Henry, it's nothing.
Forget that. You'll get drunk again.
Yeah, here you go.
That's the way.
Alright, now we gotta talk to the Chamberlain. Sir, problem.
I found Vieta.
Where is she then? Is she all right?
I'm supposed to tell you not to wait for her. She's not coming back.
What? Why?
I don't know. But she looked really scared when I found her. God knows what scared her so much. You wouldn't happen to know what it might be. I mean, you were with her all this time. Alone.
I wasn't alone with her. She sent me to get wine.
Yes, I'm bald right now, Swayzeby.
Right. Now she's gone. I'm sorry.
Well, what's to be done? I have other things to worry about anyway.
About Lord von Berghoff. Why isn't he here yet?
I'd like to know that too. I've already sent my men to meet him. If he doesn't arrive, the ceremony will have to start without him. There's nothing we can do about it.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Yeah, I've also got the same bad feeling. Something's up. So where's the bride? Don't look so nervous. You're getting married, dude.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
He's so nervous. He's so nervous.
Now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Well, we'll figure something out, Henry. Just give it time.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. 1 second. One moment. Somebody's messaging me. Ow. Okay. Mm. Ow. Well, it wasn't short. It wasn't short. It was an all-day celebration, so it wasn't short. Now the ceremony was short. That was, but everything else was pretty long. So okay, cool, Swayze. I was just checking. I got a pop up. Someone messaged me saying, "Hey, your stream, you turned your stream off and then it like glitched again. So some people may not have heard that you were gonna come back. So I'm just checking. Anyway, all right, back to it. Let's go congratulate the newlyweds."
Not at all. I gave them food.
Have you come to play dice?
No, sir.
I don't play.
So what do you want?
Congratulate you.
I wanted to congratulate you.
Aye. Well, thanks.
Naturally.
I'm happy to hear.
To the bride.
All right, where is the...
I'm sorry. Did he say anything about going somewhere, maybe? No.
Taylor's out of commission.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
There he is.
It's a good thing you're here.
What's the matter? I hope you haven't been drinking.
No, don't worry. Quite the contrary. I wanted to thank you. I didn't believe it, but I'm not drunk yet.
Hi, Amina.
Usually, I'd be under the table by now.
Love you.
Hello, my love. Hi,
It's not even
everyone.
worth
Hi,
it.
Plav. One Zaruk,
Nobody
Mile
else. I
Zaruk,
won't
George
bother you
Zaruk.
Are you sure?
Well,
All right.
aye. And
But
there's something else. Just stop by sometime when you're around.
all right.
Yeah,
then,
Grinex gave it to me. It's just,
I'll
it's
stop by your
just,
place
it's
when I
just
can.
for tonight.
Isn't that something?
Why not a forest? Well, this is just what he had. If I could find a forest, I'd use that. I should get a forest version.
Who might I that he be?
Greetings, Oldbrum. I see the richest farmer in the county can't miss such an occasion.
Exactly. I was just wondering what the Teeth Project is doing here.
I don't understand.
Not any, not serve.
Sure.
So you.
Oh, where's the bride and groom?
You're my friend.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either.
Well, I don't have to be a
Farewell, my
dick
friend.
about it.
What are you gaping at?
Why would they go into the cellar?
Why did he leave me here alone?
Ma'am?
I'm a silly goose.
Where's your husband?
Do this to me.
Ma'am.
Doesn't he love me? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Older.
Did he...
No.
Oh, no.
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
Oh, what the fuck?
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
Oh, yeah, because that's not totally suspicious. He'll come back.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Older. And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
I mean, I'm kind of good, but I don't want to be mean. Look, it's probably not a good idea to start getting drunk. I don't know. I mean, I'm already drunk off my ass. Look.
The king and country.
Thanks, Jaeger.
The king and country.
Hey, we got a hype train. If someone else gives something the next 13 seconds, we'll, other than Amina or Jaeger, we'll have a hype train going. Well, 10 seconds now. It's all right. Oh, ma'am. Oh, boy. Look, I don't know if that's a good idea.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
And the groom is supposed to at least be present, for God's...
Sure, why not?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you and good luck. Good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Someone
fucking
explain.
hell.
Please.
It's you again!
Oh, fight! Fuck off me!
You wanna fuck the bride, huh?
No, I'm not. Oh, what the fuck? No, I'm not. why isn't the bride saying, hey, no, where's my husband? He came down to congratulate me, and now this drunken fool attacked him.
Someone's been coveting the neighbor's wife, eh?
Shut the fuck up, Han.
Bollocks.
Someone tell him.
I blame you. You might have waited.
Ah, fuck it. Let's dance.
We'll kick your asses!
I can still take you.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, and he's still standing! Help! It's too much for me!
You're gonna fuck with us.
It's a drunken brawl.
Let him have it! Come on, scum! Nice hit!
Well for you.
Slice him up!
Wanker!
Leave him alone! Don't spare it!
That's what I call an opener.
For glory!
Just the chair.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rubble before they turn everything into firewood.
Oh, I'm probably gonna get arrested for this, aren't I? Uzits, 1403. Damn! Hey, Sir Godwin! Or just Godwin. Father Godwin. From the first game. You're supposed to be a priest!
Cursed luck.
Hey, it's Sir Radzig!
Well.
And Sir Hanush.
Distinguished guests. For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Bah. Well, why are you here, then?
We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzig.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
Also, for those who don't know who these other two gentlemen are, the guy currently on the screen is Sir Hanush. He is Hans's guardian. father, uncle, guardian, because he calls Hans his ward. So yeah, he's Hans Capon's guardian. The other man is Sir Radzig. That's Henry's actual father. Martin the blacksmith is Henry's adoptive father, but his actual real life father is Sir Radzig.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't
Nephew.
rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Yeah, I forgot. Hans has claustrophobia. Bad claustrophobia.
Well, that ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again.
Is this an apology from the dick waving, pompous, arrogant braggart Sir Hans Capon? Because if it is an apology, please continue.
Henry?
After all, as you know, I'm just a common dung grubber, while you're the great Bellatore.
Bellator? But I was stupid to think like that. It was stupid. But now I'm sitting here too for behaving like a Bellator. I might have left you in it.
Yeah, you might.
And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
So you were poaching?
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. Nothing to worry about.
It is something to worry about. Let me explain something, for those who don't know. Henry's not joking when he says it's a capital crime. Poaching was a capital crime. Because as I've explained numerous times in the previous streams, the animals on the noble's land belong to them. That's how it works. Even though, they don't own all the animals, but it's their land that you're living on, therefore everything on the land is theirs. And if you're hunting on their land, you're hunting their animals. Still applies now. Huh, really? Well, didn't know that, Swayzeby. Cool fact. But yes, the point stands. Hans has basically committed a capital crime. A federal, like, you want a good example? It's basically a felony. Like, this is in the US, this would be like the highest tier of crime. And here's the thing about poaching back in this day and age, when it was a capital offense. It can get you the death penalty. No, not even... Now, normally, nobles were exempt from the death penalty. But not in this case. Capital crimes get capital punishment. It does not matter what your rank in feudal society is. So Hans, unknowingly, has basically put himself up for an execution.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on!
Uh-oh.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
Told you.
What? You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman!
It doesn't matter!
You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
As I literally just said, it doesn't matter. If it's a capital offense, you're still gonna get the noose.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Rattay. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berghoff.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all.
Aye? What do you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. Or go down to the outer bailey where there's no wandering around where you...
Yeah.
All right, let's get to work. Welcome to Trotsky Castle, I guess. Yep. Is this the right way? Yes. I can't move faster. I have to just walk this way. God.
Lots of guests.
We've got 12 hours, and then they're going to hang him from the noose.
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
And why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the...
You're not allowed in here, vagabond. If you want a bite to eat, go to the kitchen in the Cron. It's at
I'm
the
literally
other end of the courtyard.
I'm literally delivering charcoal. Time is not on our side. We're gonna have to hoof it.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Careful.
Got it. And yeah, no, if Captain Thomas is laid up with a fever, then yeah, he's probably got a bad infection. So we're talking like 103, 104 degree fever, which back then is lethal.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Everything's gone down the latrine. Well, I'm all ears, Master Philosopher. It's clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king. We still got a king, though.
They're still arguing about the king. So, as I kind of, as they mentioned in the game, there are two half-brothers vying for control. Vying for control. Wenceslaus IV, who's kind of a shit king, honestly. He's their king, but he's a shit king. He was known for being, overly spending, lackadaisical, and didn't take anything seriously. He was kind of a bad ruler. On the other side of things is Sigismund, King of Hungary, who, by all accounts, was a very good ruler, but, unfortunately, the way he went about doing things has him painted as the villain in a lot of stuff. Case in point, getting an army of Cuman mercenaries to raid into Bohemia so he could basically capture his brother or overthrow his brother and become, King of Bohemia and then later Holy Roman Emperor. Yeah, and to his credit, Sigismund did do a lot of good things. He actually was one of the people who firmly believed that it didn't matter what your role was, you needed to be paid a fair wage because, if you pay people the right wage, they won't rebel and they won't hate you. However, there are some things that he was known for that are not so good, like his anti-Semitism. And yeah, he was an anti-Semite, but but I'm not going to point fingers at anything, but a lot of people in Central Europe were anti-Semitic. So it's not just him.
Why do you think?
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some...
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here.
Aye, but I've only got...
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith.
Then you might actually be some use to me. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom, and there's only one nag stable.
All right.
How many?
Usually 4.
4.
Smart lad. We've got, but Kabat's already got
1. All right.
You'll find everything.
All right.
And now I'm telling you, and when it's done...
Man, you don't have to be an asshole about it.
It was nice. Good food. Lots of
Oh, right, we need to make the horseshoe first.
Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of work.
I already know what to do. Alright, let's make some horseshoes. I could also apparently make an axe if I wanted to, because, yes, running around with a weapon. Genius idea.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Come on. There we go. Let's get to work. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship, well...
Damn wretch.
I really don't like working on horseshoes. I'd rather be making blades or axe heads.
That damn wretch.
Got it. One finished horseshoe. And yeah, learning to blacksmith or work a forge would be cool. There we go.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Is everything okay?
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Can I help you somehow?
No.
Oh, you said the blacksmith knew how to do it, though. So the blacksmith isn't a decent man?
Aye, and he ain't.
Sure. As it happens.
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there.
Never mind that.
Jesus, who laid down his life for our sins.
What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it.
Wow,
But
3
no,
years.
After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning.
Woo. She sound like anyone else's family member? I have a distant family member who sounds very much like that, but
The lazy bones. Boy!
I hope I can pick this.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
There you go.
Thank you kindly, young man.
Take care then.
Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order.
Sir Chamberlain?
To see an...
Sir...
You? Christ, first you caused...
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
Sir, I might not look the part, but I've read a lot.
Don't...
Spéciés de keep it, sir. Looks can deceive. As it happens, I've read many Latin and other texts. For example, the etymologies of Isidore of Seville, the writings of Abbess Hildegard of Bingen, and the Herbarium de Horis Sanitatis, De Materia Medica, and others.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. I'm kidding. Those are all actual books.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
Did you get advice from anyone about it?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it was odd and told me nothing more. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky, and he advised me.
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to talk about, I must admit.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me that my bodily humors are out of balance.
Oh my god! It's... Are we still doing that? It's 1403, I think. Yeah, it's 1403. Are we still practicing the 4 humors? Really? Oh my god. Thank God I live in the modern day. Wow. For those who don't know, the 4 humors were some of the earliest ideas about medicine and about medicine, disease, epidemiology, stuff like that. And the idea was that there were 4 types of essence in you. Blood, bile, and 2 others. And if any of them were out of balance with each other, you would get sick. So, yeah, there were 4 liquids inside of you. Blood, bile, and I don't remember what the other 2 are. But the point is, if those humors were if they were out of balance, you would get sick. Which was why bloodletting was a thing. Because they believed that draining excess blood would balance your humors. Guess what? It didn't work. It usually killed people. Funny how that works, huh?
I would expect so. And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewelry, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle, naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously. And has it worked?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some other advice.
I understand. Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time, or does it come in waves?
No, not all the time. More like I get attacks.
Uh-huh. And these attacks, have you noticed whether something sets them off?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets colder?
Yes, it's usually worst in October. Then I don't even have to get upset for it to start.
All right, that makes sense. Tell me, sir, what do you usually eat?
Well, I often eat from the banquet table.
So, a lot of roasted game?
Yes, and pâtés, goose, duck. I dine as befits my status.
I see. With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
Don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your ears?
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing too bad.
All right. Sir, I'm afraid you have a stomach ulcer. If it's not treated, you could even die of it.
Okay, that's actually a good diagnosis. Stomach ulcer. Now, stomach ulcers are, well, exactly what it sounds like. They are painful. Now, in modern day, they can be treated pretty easily. But back then, you'd basically have to change up your lifestyle and hope that it went away. Yeah, but it's an ulcer. And the reason I had a feeling it might have been an ulcer because he said it starts up when he gets upset. Stress tightens your body, tightens your muscles, and gets everything, and sometimes elevates your heart rate, gets your body moving faster. This would aggravate an ulcer. And during the cold months, when your body's shivering and trying to stay warm, more blood is being pumped through your body to keep you warm, which would also aggravate an ulcer. So, interesting that. Also, we have an ad that's going to start in 2 minutes. So remember, for those who don't know, I have a bit redeem that says ad alert. It is free. You don't have to click anything. But if I forget about the ad and I'm still playing, click that button and that'll tell me to stop. Otherwise, I'll be taking a quick 3-minute break.
Good God. What should I do?
The main thing is a strict diet. No fatty or heavy foods. In other words, nothing from the banquet table. You have to eat boiled white meat, poultry or fish, lots of vegetables, and gruel.
Gruel? Like a...
Yes, like the common folk. And another thing, you mustn't get angry, under any circumstances.
What? I mean, what?
That's the way. Oh, and I'll get you a herbal potion. I know exactly what will do you good.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the required remedy, but I could brew it. Only, I don't have the apparatus for that. And also, I could use some medical literature.
Don't worry about that. Our surgeon is also often at a loss. I expect you'll find everything you need in his study. It's upstairs in the Crone. That's the second tower. Now we're under the Maiden. Do you know how to get there?
I think so, but I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble. Don't worry. Tell them I sent you. Just go, for heaven's sake.
All right. I'll go and get something for you.
Good. If you'd be so kind... Oh!
See. All right, the ad's about to start. So as soon as it starts, I will pause the game. And I'll take a quick... Yeah. Okay, 3-minute break. I'll be right back. And so people don't think anything weird's going on. Hang on. All right, I will be back. All right, I'm back. Let's get back to the game, shall we? Okay, not this way. It is this way, isn't it? Oh no, it's outside. We gotta go this way. Before I forget, let's deliver this horseshoe. Oh no, if it was gout, then he would have been doomed. Because there was no cure for gout back then. Oh, guess I don't have to give it to him now. Run, run, Rudolph.
If you're after some left, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there.
Grub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for 8.
Let me pass. The Master Chamberlain isn't well, and he sent me to the surgeon's study for medicine.
All right then, but nothing better go.
Don't worry.
Okay, that's cool. They built the castle. That's cool. They didn't carve the rock away. They built the castle around the rock. That's cool as shit. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. It's almost like the castle is growing around the rock. That's cool. Oh, shit. The bell.
First bell. Another 11 to go.
Hey!
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question. Who are you, actually?
Me?
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened. I have no.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry. And you are? We both know.
Says someone who was just sick.
They let me out.
Really?
The Chamberlain sent me. He needs something for his stomach.
That slimy toad? If he doesn't watch out, his stomach will be the least of his worries.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
You want? All right, you want to play that game? Let's play that game.
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff, and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
Well, there's quite a big difference between you and me. The guards don't pay much attention to me, but you...
I get it. Sometimes it's an advantage.
And sometimes not. So, to the point.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if there's nothing interesting for me in there?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right. Thanks.
And now get out of my way.
So there's only one lady, and love of my life who's in the chat right now. Amina, darling, am I in the right to call this woman a bitch for the way she's acting? Because damn, her attitude sucks. Actually, no, Andrea, you're in here too. I've got two ladies in here. One of y'all give me some input here. Am I allowed to call her a bitch because of her attitude? Because it sucks. All right. Let's find... we can't do anything till we get some ingredients, so... see what we can find. Nice! It's all in here. Nice. Okay. Now, we need some texts. Nope. Ah, it's all, they're all hard locks. Great. Damn it. I can try, but... come on. Got it! Oh, nice! We don't even have to make it. One of those is a stomach thing. Perfect. Wait, did we also did I saw that correctly? We also picked up a fever tonicum. That could heal the captain. If he's got a fever, we can use fever tonicum. Maybe there's something good in this one too.
Oh, bloody hell.
Come on. Ah, forget it. Not worth it. I don't want to get caught picking a lock. Yeah, not with this guy walking around. Excuse me, sir. You're in my way. Kindly move. Excuse me. Medicine coming through. Oh, shit, it's stolen. That... Yeah, that would get me in trouble. Okay, we'll have to make it then. Shit. Yeah, if I give it... Most of the time, people know if something's stolen. So, I'm not gonna risk that. Shit. Alright, we may need whatever's in here then. Hang on. I can't do it. I don't know why the last one was so much easier. Alright, screw it. Alright. Right. Okay, let me check my book. We need something for a fever and a digestive potion. Save your schnapps. Marigold. Quick Finger. Aqua Vitalis. Chamomile. Lion Perfume. Mentha. Shit, I don't have the recipe. Okay. But maybe I don't need it. Hang on, I got an idea. To quote a very famous video game nerd, yeah, that's right, we're gonna cheat. Hang on. Alright, digestive potion. Spirits, chamomile, and mint. Oh, this is from the first game. Hang on. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, how to get a digestive potion. A base of water, nettle, thistle, and charcoal. Okay, so we need water, some nettles. Yeah, so water, nettle, thistle, and charcoal. Okay. Let's get that up real quick. Alright, so we need... Yeah, I know this stuff is stolen. Alright, we need...
The second toll for hands.
Nettles. Thistle. And charcoal. Please tell me I've got some charcoal. I don't have any charcoal. Where the fuck am I gonna get charcoal? Shit. Where am I gonna get charcoal? Oh, duh! I was carrying charcoal the whole damn time. You'd think he would have some in here, though. Damn it, we gotta backpedal. Maybe. Hang on. Of course not. Alright. Alright, I gotta sprint all the way back down to where I was before. Grab some... Hopefully there's some charcoal in that storage shed. There's some loose charcoal lying around. I need it. But, what we'll do is I'll grab it, but then I'm going to save, because maybe we can just give the potion to the Chamberlain. Maybe he won't care that it's stolen. Is there any loose charcoal around here? Come on, there's got to be some, right? There's not. Shit. All right. Hoof it. Oh, for Pete's sake, don't walk down the middle of the stairs. Move.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry. Move.
Next time.
All right, save, and then we're gonna give this to him.
It'll be even better.
Sir,
Yes?
I have exactly what you need, sir. Sir, I'd recommend that you take it after every meal. And don't forget, a good diet, and do not get upset.
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie down, sir.
Lie down? Me? Ha! Without me, this place would grind to a standstill.
Sir, medicine isn't enough. You also need rest. Otherwise...
Which is true. Doesn't matter how good the medicine is if your body's not recovering. So...
My potion won't have much effect.
Oh, all right, then. I'll try it.
And another thing. I don't want to bother you, sir, but I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chapel. I'm a great admirer of the master who painted the altar there.
Oh, go where you want. I'll inform the guards.
Thank you.
Can't tell if he's pissed talking to me or if he's just mad that I told him basically go rest. Which, by the way, as I'm pretty sure y'all know, if y'all know any elderly people who are very busybody, you know as well as I do, they do not like being told to go rest. They hate that. Alright, we gotta get to Captain Thomas. Who killed Captain Alex? Or in this case, who gave Captain Thomas a fever? Let's see, okay, he said I could go wherever I wanted, so hopefully they mean that. Gotta find Thomas. Whoop, not over there. Shit. Of course there's a guard. Whew, that was easy. That could have been a lot worse. You are indeed closer to God, Captain Thomas, for God has chosen me to bring you this potion so you may recover. And explain that we're not peasants. Dare I? Yes, I do. Come on. Damn it, so close. Come on, I can get this. Please don't do that while I'm concentrating. Got it. Screw that ink. Just give me the potion. Yes, he's smoking a yellow crayon. And this model can get bigger if y'all want to make me bigger for Macro March. Excuse me.
Pardon?
If you want to... Unless...
No, I'm not.
Amadella.
I need to talk to your...
Unless he recovers...
Bigger! I have something that can help him.
I heard that your brother is lying in a fever, so I brought something for him that might help.
Really? I don't know what to say.
God moves in mysterious ways. We ought to administer it to him quickly.
Yes.
Father, this crayon tastes like lemons.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, George.
His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
$10, $11, $12. Okay, hold up. Pause. And huge props to Hans's mocap actor. That was the face of a man who realized that death was basically right around the corner and was trying to process all of it. Nobody knows how they're going to handle when they know death is on their doorstep. So that was really good facial capture acting.
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, and worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Oh, don't tell me you died just from getting off your horse. He's probably not injured. He's just probably fat and out of shape. Like a lot of nobles, high-ranking nobles. Then again, there are some people trying to kill him, so maybe he was injured. We'll see.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up.
All right, then.
Let's hear it.
Is it just me? Or does he have? Is it just me, or does he have a Transylvanian type of accent? Y'all hear it too, right? We're in Bohemia. We're not in Moldovia, Transylvania, or any of those places. He's got a kind of bit of a got a a Vanian twang to his voice. It's not a bad thing. I'm just curious, like if that's an actual thing. Maybe maybe the guy who maybe this real life counterpart was from one of the Vanian countries. Who knows? Like Moldavia, Transylvania. Who knows?
Sir Otto, I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here.
Oh. Hey, thank you for thank you, Jaeger, for the donation. We are now 25% of the way toward our $500 goal of getting those new overlays and our outro music. Thank y'all very much. Truly, thank y'all. And thank you for the donation, Jaeger. Which, yeah, by the way, the sooner we get that that coffee goal met, the sooner we can get some new like I said, get some new music for when the stream's over, and we're gonna get a new overlay. That will basically, be visible when we're not streaming anything. So you guys get hyped for that. I'm thinking what I'm going to do for this overlay is I'm going to have myself, the Overseers, who y'all know about. They are I've mentioned it in the lore, they are the four, basically they were created to do my job before I came along. So we're going to get me, the Overseers, and some of the Guardians. So you're going to, as for who knows? But it will also be done by, my plan is to get it done by Lucky Rio, who did the mouse pads. If you've gotten a mouse pad from my merch store, which if you haven't, make sure you check out right there, that merch, checking me out at v.lol right there on the stream. Go to that site. It's just v.lol. Look me up. I got merch now, which is really cool. You can also type !merch into the stream. Sadly, the mouse pads are not available right now. Apparently, I've asked about it and I haven't heard anything. There must be some reason for it, but we do have a mug. We've got some awesome stickers and pens. We've got a holographic sticker of George, and we have a badass print. Like, if y'all have not seen the print, it is amazing. The print was done by Krabby, who did Krabby new account, who did a great job on it. It is beautiful. You guys should check that out. The castle surgeon is dead. Yeah, he just said that the surgeon said that he just said the surgeon's dead.
Herrgottsnamen! Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Your Chamberlain's welcome was appropriate enough, considering our appearance, the situation in your domain, and your orders, sir.
I appreciate your diplomacy, young man. Master Chamberlain Ulrich can sometimes be more hasty and passionate than is healthy. And we are glad you hold no grudge against him. Are we not, Ulrich?
I regret what happened, gentlemen. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before. either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
We gotta be careful here. And I'm gonna look up who his voice actor is. Give me a second. That is Chamberlain Ulrich. Ow. Excuse me. That is George Kustrick. That is the voice actor. Oh wait, hold on. For the Lord, yeah, it's George Ustrick or Kustrick. At least that's who it is from the first game. So it might be him for the second game too. And as for Otto von Bergau, I believe he's a real person. Hang on, let me check. Yeah. It looks like he might be based off a real person. So I think it's because of the way he looks, Bo and Tara.
Now, we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt you had your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity.
That is 100% true. As I said, King Wenceslaus was a shit king. Lazy, drunkard, idle. Literally, the man's literally the king of Bohemia. He's literally supposed to be in the next Holy Roman Emperor. He has to be in charge of everything. And here's the thing. The reason why everyone is so pissed at him is because his dad was Charles IV, one of the greatest kings, of the time period. Hell, a lot of people say he's one of the best rulers of the medieval period. And his son was a shit show. So, fun fact, speaking of sons that are shit shows, here's a free history fact for you guys. So I'm pretty sure if you're an American, or you live in the United States, or if you're British, like Swaysby, you probably know who King George III is. For those who don't know your history, shame on you. But if you don't know, King George III was the king during the American Revolution, and he was also a really good king, by all accounts. He did have some mental issues later in life, but he was a good king. Naturally, the Americans don't like him because, well, he was king during the Revolution, but he was a good king. His son, though, his son and heir, George IV, was not. George IV was a joke. George IV was, literally, everything his dad did to restore faith in the monarchy, George IV destroyed. With ease, I might add. He was a drunkard. He spent all of Britain's money on various things. Oh, by the way, he also was, I guess, one of the first kings to really hit the drugs, because he had a severe addiction to laudanum. Yeah, no, he was bad. King George IV was bad, so it just goes to show it doesn't matter if you're in Britain or over in Central Europe in Bohemia, the apple can fall very, very, very far from the tree.
But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I'm all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
No, he's just asking for your current position. He's asking if perhaps you've decided to take a more neutral stance. He's not asking you to betray Sigismund. He's asking if you've just reconsidered things and if maybe you're going to take a step back from everything. He doesn't want you to switch sides.
Betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzik are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago, we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will...
Oh, Pet George, there you go.
Surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich.
Now stop kissing my ass.
I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What should we do if he's...
Hey, Azzy! Welcome, Raiders. Welcome all. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, Guardian of the Forest of Memories. As you can see, currently celebrating Macro March with my model and these buildings. But welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Y'all are just in time. I'm currently in diplomatic negotiations with somebody. Hope y'all are doing well. Could someone give Azzy a shout out, please? How you doing? How's everyone doing?
Unwilling to heed what we say.
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status.
It is, Nick.
He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur.
Ooh, how was Void
As
Crew,
he always
Azzy?
has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
That all, sir?
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, a stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here.
Mm-hmm.
And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything,
God
sir.
wills it. Deus Vult.
The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Neat.
Gentlemen, follow me.
Let's look up Mr. Otto von Bergau in our codex. Wait, there's two of them? I guess, yeah, it's this one. Otto, yeah, that's his son. Otto von Bergau the third. See, leading member of the League of Lords, served on the Royal Council where he actively opposed his king. Held the position of the highest provincial chamberlain, a post entrusted him by the Hungarian king Sigismund of Luxembourg. So he's working, well, yeah, he's working for Sigismund. We knew that. Let's see. Otto's original domain included Belia and Seeburg in northern Bohemia, which he sold to purchase the Rohozek estate and Trotsky Castle, which he extensively rebuilt. After Wenceslas IV returned to the Czech throne, he was removed from his offices and died in 1414. So he's got like 10 years 10 years left in his life. And then he's gonna die. Huh, poor guy.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled
Hans!
between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened,
Hans!
then you're mistaken.
Hans!
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago.
Hans!
I expect a proper apology.
Oh my god! Okay. How daft are you? We just got your neck out of that noose, and now you're gonna start arguing with... Okay. Let me explain why this is the dumbest thing he can do. So, as Lord Otto mentioned, he mentioned lower nobility. That is what Hans is. Hans is a knight of lower nobility. Yes, in the medieval period, there was low nobility and high nobility. Lower nobility are people who own maybe a small amount of land, maybe a fortress, maybe this or that. But they have no political power. High-ranking nobles, like Lord Otto and others, have the ability to have tons of stuff under their control, usually a few provinces, and have a lot of pull politically. Another fun fact. So, let's talk knighting for a second, because a lot of people have actually asked about this game, why is Henry not a knight? Hans is a knight, why isn't Henry? Well, because technically the only person who can knight Henry is Wenceslaus, the king. The king can knight you. Now, there are examples where higher ranking nobility can knight someone, you know, and make them a knight, basically, and make them lower nobility. But that's the problem, because right now in this civil war that's going on, well, not really, it's a civil war, we'll call it that. The lower nobility supports Wenceslaus. The upper nobility supports Sigismund. And I'm pretty sure Sigismund is not going to want to knight Henry. So that's why.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Hans!
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences?
Yes! And yeah, you're on his land! Oh my god. Yes! It's Lord Otto von Burgau's land. He wasn't there, meaning his chamberlain speaks for him. And you were poaching on his land! Dumbass! Oh my god. Hans, we just got out of the jail cell. Please, I don't want to go back in.
No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Can I go talk to someone else? I'm uncomfortable. We have to... Okay. Okay, fine. Then let me cringe internally as this man makes it... As the man I'm supposed to serve makes this worse for us. Hans? Are you using telepathy?
Sir, once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
He's not gonna...
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here.
Demon!
Don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence.
Oh.
It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
Move, lady!
By God's light, I smite you!
Yes.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Seems like you're in a good mood. Ulcer's
Excuse
not
me.
troubling you anymore.
I'm better, thank you very much.
That's
but
good.
you can keep that little matter to yourself.
Yes, sir. Of course. I'm glad he's doing better, though. Yes, it is Swayzeby, and that's to banish Zara if she had been summoned. But she has not been, so.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our...
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why
I'm sure you're
not yet?
mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Not bad. Please don't tell me they took all my stuff. They took most of it, it looks like. Well, maybe not. Alright, time to get suited up. First up, armor. Let's get suited up in our weaponry setup. So, yeah, so let's see. See, yep, that's the Waffencrock, or Waffenrock. See. This, yeah, Long Pourpont, which is your undergarment, like your padded armor. Let's see, do we want a long hauberk? Yeah. Long hauberk, which is your chainmail. And we're going to put on this cuirass, which is underneath everything. Put on my pouch so I can carry my stuff. Let's see. Some gauntlets. My plated sleeves. Let's see. We got some padded trousers, however you say that. My Milanese leg armor. My spurs. Oh, yeah. I am dressed to the nines and ready to go. But, oh, he didn't take his ring back. Well, shit. Oh, well. Not my problem. And, of course, I'm going to go into battle, then I'm going to need my weapons. Oh, excuse me. I carry 2 of them. Oh, put my belt on. Yeah, I carry 2 weapons. I carry my longsword. I carry a common longsword that I made myself. But then I also carry a mace and a pavis, just in case I come across people who are wearing armor. All right, next up, let's do our charisma setup. Like if we want to talk to people, and we got to look nice. So same thing here. I don't carry a longsword for that, but I do carry a shield and a weapon. Then we need, basically, we're gonna get dressed up in our huntsman attire. We just, we want to look the part. We want to look fancy, look nice, presentable. Let's see. And now, to look, to really fit the point, we put on these spectacles so we look really nice. Put on this necklace. Oh, well, no, put on the spectacles. We've got a ring. There we go. Don't we look nice? Perfect. And finally, our basically what goes for our blending in outfit, also known as our sneaking outfit. For that, I just dress up like a... excuse me. For that, I just dress up as a blacksmith. So we put on this coif, because everyone would have one of those. Put on this hood. Put on a where's that leather apron. Also put on this ordinary coat. And then we're going to want to put on some gloves. Thank you for the care package, Amina. And then put on some simple pants, or hose, as they're called. Hose, like, like lederhosen. That's where the name, hose, or hose. Put on some shoes.
Bigger.
And just like that, we are a blacksmith. Well, kind of. I don't think many blacksmiths would wear glasses, but still. There we go. And for this one, I'm going to be carrying a crossbow around. Technically, I should be doing that. Actually, you know what? That's a good point. I need to get better at using my crossbow anyway. Crossbow does take up a slot, so we can't use the mace and everything, but that's all right. Yoink. All right. The place is ours to explore. Got a combat arena, you say? Oh, wrong area. That's a bathhouse. Combat arena, you say? Hello there.
So, how did you end up at Trotsky?
Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard and a swordmaster for the local castle garrison. I reckon he sensed he was in danger. And he was right. A band of scoundrels was lying in wait for us on the road, and they nearly got us.
How was your company ambushed? What happened exactly?
It was well planned, I must admit. They nearly got us.
And what went wrong for them?
Hard to say. Maybe we were just lucky, and God was watching over us.
That's all there was to it?
If you really want to know what I think, the idiots lacked discipline. They rushed it.
What do you mean?
It might have come down to a single fool's mistake. I don't know. But if they just waited a bit longer, we wouldn't have stood a chance.
Hey, Soulstone.
Like I say, I thank the Virgin Mary and all the saints for watching over.
Why do they call you Black Bartosz?
It's just a nickname, of course, because of my, black hair. Every swordsman has a nickname, you know? Once you win a few tournaments, they give you one.
So you're really a highborn knight?
Indeed. I'm Bartoszek of Drahonitz. My father served Emperor Charles his entire life.
Oh, sorry. I suppose I should call you sir.
No, there's no need for formalities. Titles are worthless. A man should earn a name for himself. It's not enough to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
I'm saving that.
Sorry, but we're about the same age, and I'd never have guessed you're a swordmaster.
We each have our own path, it seems. I even studied at university, while I could still afford it.
What? You're a man of letters as well?
I wouldn't go that far. I dabble in poetry a bit. that's all. I may come from a noble family, but we're not renowned or rich, and studying costs a fortune, and I didn't have one, so I had to do what I do best.
All right, ad starting soon.
That's right. I spent more time fighting than studying at university, and I came out of it alive, so I reckoned that's where my talent lies.
Where did you learn to fight, Bartosz?
I've dedicated the last 5 years of my life to it. I travelled a lot and was taught by several masters.
I'd like to see the world too, but I haven't even made it to Prague yet.
Well, I haven't been all that far either. But unless you learn from true masters, you'll never become a master yourself. Fortunately, these days there are plenty of swordsmen in Prague who will train you for coin.
I hope to make it to our royal city someday soon.
If you do, go and see Master Lamprecht and give him my regards. He's a man of honor and a peerless master of the longsword.
That's not a joke. Lamprecht is actually a lot of Hema that's practiced today is from Lamprecht. So that's cool. Good reference.
Do you have a moment?
For you?
Hey,
Can we fight?
What would you prefer? A practice fight? Or
a real one?
Nah, I don't want wooden weapons. Let's have a proper fight.
How many opponents do you want?
Let's start with just you for now.
I'll manage with just you.
All right, let's get started.
Fucking hell!
Master stroke. Ow.
Fuck that! Christ, I'm hit!
I can't hear you.
Fucking hell!
Take that. This is a proper fight.
No, you don't.
Come on. That it?
I surrender. But don't let it go to your head. I'll even the score next time.
We'll see about that.
I'm done for today. I reckon I'll be bloody sore tomorrow.
That was cool. I love cool fights like that, because that actually felt like a genuine fight this time. Because it's not just a bunch of militia guys you can beat up on. He actually knows how to fight.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
I wonder if they have a merchant around here. I'm sure they do, right? They gotta have someone around here where you can buy stuff. Surely. Also, apparently there's a quest around here. Oh, is it the Chamberlain? Sir?
So, Master Chamberlain, are you feeling better?
I don't want to hex it, but I'm a lot better. I even managed to finally lie down and close my eyes for a while.
That's good. It's a sign that your humors are back in balance. But you have to keep taking the medicine, otherwise you risk another collapse.
I'll be careful, thank...
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic. But yes, unfortunately, once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it?
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder the spawn of...
Wait, did y'all... Hold on. Did y'all build your...
Can't expect God to do all the work.
Yes, that. Yes, thank you, Joshua. But at the same time, did you motherfuckers build your castle on a long extinct volcano? Hold on. I need to look this up. Is Trotsky Castle built on a dormant volcano? Hold on. Yes, it is. Trotsky Castle, a prominent ruin in the Bohemian Paradise region of the Czech Republic, is built on the summit of two basalt volcanic plugs, remnants of an ancient volcano. You morons built your castle on top of a volcano? That is, again, it's a long, burned out volcano. But you built your castle on top of a volcano. Okay. That's all kinds of stupid, but whatever. Pompeii 2, Hassle in the Castle. Oh, God.
Shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than there are sinners in the region. Expect at least 10 beasts for every soul.
That's some army. And I've never seen a real demon before. So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Wow.
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, and then simply make... I'm sure both ascribe error. The question is...
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well, but don't stay any longer than necessary in... I let the guards and... If anyone asks...
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. God be with you.
I have a feeling he was conning me with the idea that Lord von Berghoff fought Lucifer. But still, quite a claim, I must say. Got a lot to do around here. We're almost out of time, so we're going to do some minor stuff, and then we're going to call it. But for now, let's see what we can do around here. Yes, the castle is built on a long extinguished volcano, which is crazy. Well, this goes to show my sword is better than anything you're selling. I have to forge those swords myself, I guess. Oh, but he's got oh, nice. He's got some Brigadine gauntlets. Those would come in handy. Or some chainmail gauntlets. Some nice sleeves. Oh, he's got better plate leg armor. That'd be nice. But I got basically nothing right now. He's got Toledo steel. For those who don't know, Toledo steel is steel that came from, well, Toledo, Spain. It's Spanish steel, aka Damascus steel. At the time, all Damascus steel came from Spain. Anyway, let's see. I can probably sell some stuff to you.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
There we go. So if we want to make a knight sword, which would be better than the sword we have if we do it, we need Frankfurt steel, a reinforced sword guard, and a sword pommel, and some cow skin. Pretty sure I have something like that in here. Yeah, we've got the sword pommels in here. I need cow skin, some Frankfurt steel, and then a reinforced sword guard. You know what? That's how we'll end tonight. Let me bust out my blacksmith gear. We're gonna make us a new sword. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. We're gonna make ourselves a new sword. This is gonna be great. I just love the blacksmithing in this game, so... Alright, let's do it. All right, gotta heat it back up. And yes, Nick, I do play Monster Hunter, but Wilds has not been for me, I've realized. All right. Don't even need to use the bellows. It's still kind of hot to the touch. Perfect. All right, let's see what we got. If I did well, we'll get the master rank on it, which is the best rank you can get for sword crafting. It will also need a name. How'd we do? Look at that. Master rank. Perfect. I dub thee Joyous. A perfect weapon. Now, granted, it is a one-handed sword. So, that's the trade-off. It's not a long sword, it's a one-handed sword. But that's okay. Probably what I'll do is yeah, there we go. I made that. I built that. The Throngler.
How long have you been serving in Trotsky?
And what are you on?
Nothing.
So, you thought you... Well, you won't, fella me lad. So...
Okay.
The Chamberlain mentioned...
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Nothing.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you...
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know, then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
It's not demons, it's sulfur. They're literally like... Okay. What's going on is there's literally a sulfur... Like, the volcano's... the volcano may be dormant now. Like, long dead. But there's still gonna be natural gases and stuff coming up out of it. These people are hallucinating. Those vapors and fumes are literally screwing with their heads, and they're seeing things. The moment he said that it stinks, day in, day out, yeah, you're on a thermal vent. Y'all are seeing shit. I'm calling it right now. That's what's happening. They're seeing shit because the thermal vent coming from, like the thermal vent that this thing's built on top of it, all those natural gases, people are inhaling them, and it's making them see stuff. But we're going to call it here for the night. Wow, what a crazy thing. But again, I guess that's what happens when you build your, your castle on top of a fucking volcano. But oh well, what do I know, right? All right, let's go find someone to raid, shall we? In the meantime, I got to shrink. Ow, I got to shrink myself back down, so hang on. And I'm just gonna... There we go. Back to normal. All right, let's find us someone to raid real quick. You know what? Let's go say hi to, where is it? I thought I saw someone. Yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Ari Arizona. Ari Arizona. She is a she's a VTuber, and she's I guess supposed to be the representation of USS Arizona. So we're gonna go say hi to her.
Nothing here.
All right, let's get this raid started. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you. I hope you had a great night tonight. I know I did. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember, that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't change them for anything. Love you guys. See you all later. See you all tomorrow for Space Marine 2. Bye-bye.